And we're back now on the show. On Wednesday, Jonathan Wilcox won his first national title ever in the 1-meter springboard, and tomorrow he'll try to make it 2 for 2 in the finals of the 3-meter. Joining us now on the phone from Fort Lauderdale is Jonathan Wilcox. Jonathan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Congratulations on the big win. So tell everybody, what exactly does that mean for you?
Well, it's been a long time since I've had a national championship that I've taken, and in that it was still only in juniors, so it was age group. So this is really a huge deal for me and a big accomplishment. It feels really great to finally done it.
And that qualifies you for the World University Games, correct?
Correct.
Now, will you go to the World Championship Games too, or is that yet to be decided?
The World Championship Games are separate. The people that are going there have already been decided through a selection camp. So this World University Games is separate, and the people that are going aren't allowed to go to this because they sort of overlap.
How would you describe your diving style?
I'd say my style is go big or go home.
Okay.
Diving to me, what I really enjoy most about it is just spinning fast. I just love spinning through the air and then hitting the right kind of dive so it scores well. That's fun too, but I just love spinning. So I do all the biggest dives I can and spin as fast as I can, and that's what's fun to me.
So with a high risk, high reward kind of attitude, I guess the flip side of that is the risk. Do you ever, just tank a dive because you tried, too many twists or too many rotations and it really hurts you in the end?
Absolutely. I mean, it's all about consistency, and every diver will have hurdles, that aren't, ideal or set up well, and that makes the harder dives extremely difficult to actually do well, to the point where some of the dives I'm doing, where if I don't get a perfect hurdle, I'm going to bomb the dive, and I'm well aware of that, and that's something I have to work with in terms of consistency on my hurdles, and maybe just getting even stronger so the dive gets easier or whatnot. But I mean, if I was doing an easier dive, you can work with a bad hurdle and still put it down, but that's just, it's not my style. That's not fun.
So I understand that you do a dive that very few people can pull off, the 4.5 front. Tell me about that dive.
Well, it's definitely a dive that it's been done by a certain amount of people, but right now only 2 people really practice and compete it, and that's one of them's me and one of them's Terry Horner, and I think I have such an emphasis just on enjoying the spin, and that's what I love about diving. That's what I put all my focus towards, and that's what I think about outside of diving, and so I put so much effort into being able to spin that I've actually achieved that kind of level of capability. So, I mean, it's a tough dive, and I definitely need a really good hurdle for it to work out.
I'll bet you've driven your coaches a little crazy from time to time since you're such a risk taker.
No, I think
they like that.
They love having me around, not just for competitions and for things going like that, but just having me around in the pool, training with other teammates. I put a lot of effort in the pool, and any coach would want to have that kind of motivation inside the pool to help other divers, try harder and stuff. So, I mean, we all understand, we're all divers, we all understand that there's good meets and bad meets, and it's going to happen. No matter how good you are, you're going to have a bad meet somewhere along the line or here or there. We all understand. So, I mean, he'd like me to do well, but he knows it's not going to happen every single time.
Hey, Jonathan, I know you're a star diver at the University of Texas as well. We have a viewer email. They want me to ask you, do you believe diving and swimming should be separate sports at the NCAA, or do you like it the way they're combined for points at the championships?
Well, I mean, they're kind of completely different sports. The only the problem with them being together is that you have to sort of meld them into this one team sport where how much weight should we put on this or how much weight should we put on that. You know, some swimmers get screwed because divers are trying to go, and likewise. And so, I mean, honestly, I think it probably should be its own sport, and the only reason that hasn't happened or won't happen for a long time is just because it's not popular enough in the States. So it sort of needs swimming to, you know, help it out. So, I mean, I think it should, but it's really not practical right now, and it's not that bad having a huge team full of swimmers, you know, that are really pumped up about everything. So they come and cheer for you and motivate you, and so it's really not that bad.
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it, and congratulations on the big win.
Thank you very much.
All right, good luck the rest of the weekend.
All righty.
All right, we'll take one more quick break on the Morning Swim Show. When we come back, the head coach of USA Diving will talk about making a new move to Gopher Country.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes are